Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft. And as you can see in here, I've been a little bit busy. I've got this room pretty much finished off. I still have the machines to put in the sides and yeah, I've got to remove all of this. But as far as the look of it goes, I'm pretty happy with this. So I did have a plan today of something I wanted to get done. But I've just found a problem, and it's quite a big problem, and I need to fix that first. So let me talk you through what's going on. Right, so last time we got our diamond making machine, or the laser drill as it's better known, and I now have 1,700 diamonds. Now all of my diamonds should be stored in this storage drawer over here. So as you can see, it's only 910. That's not good. So the problem there is, I have a external storage bus on the back of here, and that priority should be set higher than this thing here. But it wasn't. For some reason, they were set to the same. So everything that was coming in from there that should have been in here was actually going onto the discs, which is a bit annoying. But we do have a way of fixing that. What we can do is take the disc out of there and put it into this thing called a disc manipulator. As you can see, I already have a diamond in there. So that means if I put this on whitelist, this will only take the diamonds out of there and put them back into where they should go. So it's basically like inserting them into here. It'll figure out where it should go based on the priority. And yeah, so what this will do is take the diamonds off this disc and put them straight into that storage drawer. But it's really slow. So what I wanted to do was craft a speed upgrade just to get through this a lot quicker, because there's 30,000 items on that thing. So I tried clicking this, and as you can see, we don't have any sugarcane or slime balls, which is quite embarrassing at this stage in the game. Sugarcane, that's alright, I do have loads planted, so I can go grab that, but I don't have a slime farm anywhere, which is a bit silly. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is build a slime farm. And I've already figured out where the slime chunk is. So we've just come over here where this cobblestone pillar is, and we'll turn on the chunk borders. This chunk here is a slime chunk, and I've already been down there and tried to figure out how easy it's going to be, and the short answer is it's not. So we'll blow an ocean, and then coming down here, it's pretty solid most of the way down. There are lots of mobs around here as well, which is not nice. There's a water cave just there, which is not nice either. I'm not used to mobs in this world because I'm on a mushroom island, but anyway, we'll just get on with it. Go down to the bottom. So down here, this, I think we're at white, yeah, white 5 now, so we should just be warm up. Oh my god, what is this? Oh yeah, oh, it's flat bedrock, isn't it? I forgot about that. Right, so I seem to have already dug down here for some reason. I didn't realise I'd done that. Why is this so flat? Maybe I've been here before, digging through a mine? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I've done a lot around here, but anyway. Yeah, there's obsidian over there, and there's lava just behind this cobblestone, so I need to get a pump in here and dig out all of the cobblestone. I might get a digital miner to get rid of the obsidian, and we've got tons of water everywhere as well. So it's not an ideal location for building a slime farm, but because we have all these modded tools at our disposal, I thought it might be quite a fun project to get on with. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've grabbed a bit of glass, and I'm going to border off this chunk here. So I've just, as you can see, I've started here, so I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to try and find my scuba gear as well, because I can't breathe for very long underwater, so I'll get that. That'll make it a lot easier. We'll finish this off, and then we'll start setting up some machines to get rid of everything. Okay, I'll just say I do feel it a little bit silly, and I'm sure some of you noticed it in my inventory, but I do actually have 4 speed upgrades, and that's because I moved this thing, because it was up there originally, and then when I redid this room, I put it down here, and I completely forgot to put them back in. So I do actually already have the speed upgrades, so this does work really fast now. It takes about 10 items at a time, and it's so quick. So the diamonds, I think, are pretty much in there now. So it's not as much of a problem anymore, but you know what? Still having no slime bugs me. So I am still going to carry on with this project. I definitely want to get this done today. So we'll leave this to do its thing. I'll get this box built around the slime chunk, and then we can get on with it. Okay, so a massive amount of time later, and I've been busy doing a few things. So we have this chunk border on here, and as you can see, I've gone a little bit further out. Not like how I started doing it, right up against the border. It's best when you're doing a slime chunk to have a 5-block gap around the edge, just so it'll increase the efficiency of the farm. Not that I'm that fussed about it. I don't need a crazily efficient farm, but you know, we might as well make it as good as we can. So in here, I've started putting together a few things that I'm going to need. So we've got the digital miner to dig out most of the blocks in here. We've got a pump to get rid of the lava. And the quantum entangle porters just so can have some power and export stuff. And then just a buffer for the lava as well. And then a few pipes. But the problem I've got is I can't figure out a way in this pack to get rid of the water, which is a bit annoying. I thought there'd be some fancy way of doing it. But unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to be a bit vanilla about doing the water, which is a bit of a pain. And to do that, I'm going to need some sponges. So I've decided to go raid an ocean monument. So if we just have a look at the map, there is one not too far over here. So that's only about 400 blocks away, just off the coast of the island, so we can easily do that. So I just want to go there, and hopefully we'll find some sponges, and then we can get back out and start clearing this. So with that in mind, I have been quite busy gearing up. So as you can see, my armor is much better now. So let's have a look at what I've been doing to upgrade it. Okay, so we're back in this ugly room where I have all sorts of things going on. And as you'll see, we now have a vanilla enchanting setup. And the reason for that is this thing, which is great. I have got loads of enchanted books out of this, which are now all in my refined storage system. But it wasn't giving me all the enchants I needed. In particular, I couldn't get protection 4 out of it. And I don't think I could get aqua affinity either. I think I've got loads of respiration books, but I couldn't get aqua affinity. And it was the same for the boots as well. There was no depth strider and no feather falling. So I needed to get all of those enchantments somehow. I went for the vanilla way. Crafted an enchanting table and all of the bookshelves, and this gives me a level 30 enchant. But then my next problem was levels. I don't have an XP source anywhere. So what I did, I put in another dissolution chamber over here, and if you remember, this is the essence that is coming from the resourceful furnace, and I just put that next to here, and then the essence comes into here, and then this will just take essence with nothing else and craft it into bottles of enchanting. So I've just been grabbing these, throwing them on the floor, getting my levels up, and doing some enchanting. And I've just put a load of like iron and gold boots and helmets and whatever else I had, whatever enchantments I needed, putting them in, getting them in there, trying to get protection and the other enchants that I needed, feather falling, depth strider, all that stuff. And then I put them into here, which took the enchantments off and put them onto a book. And then I used the enchantment applicator, put my armor in there with the new book that I got, and then that's how I got all this mega armor. So the essence that was coming out of here, it wasn't great, it wasn't getting a load out of it. So what I've done, if we just go back here, I've actually put an exporter on that it was exporting essence from the refined storage system. So I just have a fluid grid here, just for reference, so I can see how much I've got. And I have 300 buckets of essence in there now, which is great. But all the essence I had was either come from here or from my automated mushroom setup, which wasn't really enough. What I did to fix that was change how I've done this. So most of my essence comes from here, the mob crusher. And what I did have was this wired straight up over here, going into the enchantment factory and the enchantment applicator. But what I did instead, down here, was have that pipe go into an ultimate fluid tank and then import it to refined storage. So now all the essence that's produced goes straight into the refined storage system, and then over here I have exporters sending it into there. So we don't need a backlog for this, and I've taken everything out of here now, so we're not doing any more enchanting with this. So all of the essence I've got is now going into the refined storage system, and then it's also exported into here. So all of it is going into here, so I prioritised this, but I didn't export these anyway because I didn't want to use all of this, but a buffer of 3 stacks is more than good enough for me. And now I have everything I need. So I think what I want to do is get over to that ocean monument, hopefully get some sponges, and I'm going to take my scuba gear, but just a bit worried because, you know, ocean monuments are quite scary places, so I don't want to be able to wear my leggings and my boots with this. I'm going to take the rest of my armor anyway, and just in case I get in trouble, I can use that. And I'll take some night vision potions as well. I won't bother with water breathing because I do have the scuba gear. So let's get that done, and we'll get over there. Okay, so I've got my night vision potions done, and I did actually find one pufferfish, so I'm going to use this and create some water breathing potions just in case, you never know. And I've got my backpack here with everything I need in it, but I've just had another thought. I want a way of getting back and forth from the ocean monument easily, and last time we used the teleporter from Mekanism, but it's a bit complicated, you need to power it, so I thought we'd use these things, which is called a Waystone. And you can find these in the world, normally at villages, but I actually found this one on the Mushroom Island. But you can also craft them as well, and I think we've got everything we need to do it now. So it's just obsidian and stone brick, which is fine, we've got that. And then we also need a warp stone. This is just purple dye, ender pearls, and an emerald, which is fine, we can do that. So I have one of those, craft up the waystone, and then we have 2. So you just need to set these down wherever you want to teleport to. So let's go put one of these up here. So I don't think I've shown this yet, but I got rid of the teleporter I had up here, and I've changed that out for another portal. So let's just find somewhere to put this waystone. Should we let's just put it in the corner down here, that's fine. So we'll just right click on this and we'll call it home, nice and imaginative. And then when we get over to the ocean monument, we can just put one down there, name that, and then when we click on it, we should be able to teleport back to this one and vice versa. Right, so I think that's it. Let's go over there and try and get some sponges. Okay, so we're over at the ocean monument. We've already got mining fatigue, and I need to get down there. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch out these for the scuba gear. Now, this doesn't last ages, so I think it was a wise decision bringing the water breathing potion. So let's just get one of these down here as well. I've got a few doors just to protect myself, and a waystone once we get inside. Get in here and block it off. Right, so let's take the night vision. See a little bit. And let's try and find these guardians. Now, does this mining fatigue work with the atomic disassembler? It sure does, right? So I need to do this properly and actually find them. I didn't bring any blocks, did I? That wasn't very smart. Okay. Oh, there's a big scary room at the back. The light's on. Oh, no. Right, this looks like it. Is this the front? Yeah, so we should have an Elder Guardian in here. Alright, go on. Nice and easy, thank you. And there's the first sponge. Hopefully you'll find a lot more than that though. Right, so that's the first front one done. So let's try and go all the way around the back and get to the other one. Why's my night vision gone? What's happening? Right, it's not too bad. Hopefully on YouTube you'll still be able to see this, but I can see this all right for now. So you die, go away. Thank you. Did I get another sponge? No, that's not nice. Right, so now I need to get back into the middle and get the one at the top. Oh, come on. You really need to give me a sponge. I don't have mining fatigue now, though. That's good. Let's see if I can get in here quickly. Oh, I wasn't far away. There, oh, that was lucky. Alright, and we're in. Die. Right, that's the last one. And I got a second sponge. I haven't seen the sponge room so far, so that's quite bad, isn't it? Look at that, how quickly that runs out. Why is that doing that? Is that why my night vision went as well? That's strange. If anyone knows why that is, let me know. That's weird. Is it because I'm wearing this? Let's try another night vision potion. That seems to be going down at a normal rate now. If I put that on and that, look how fast that goes down. Just because I'm wearing a scuba tank. That's really strange. Alright, I need water breathing now, do I? Yeah, let's do it the old fashioned way. Leave it like that. And then we can put full armour on. Even though it should be pretty straightforward from here. But now, we should be able to dig through here pretty easily. And I'll just need to find some sponges. Well, a bit of prismarine can't hurt either, can it? Right, so I spent a long time looking around there. And unfortunately, no sponge room. So I'm off now to try and find another ocean monument. And hopefully, we'll have a bit more luck in there. Ocean monument 2. Let's try again. And yes, we have a sponge room. So, just need to kill these Elder Guardians. We can grab those. And hopefully, might even find some more. Oh, I think that is a different one. Is that 2? I think I've been very lucky in this one. I think I've got 3 sponge rooms. Unless I'm just counting the same one twice. But definitely got 2. That's good. Right. Elder Guardians, where are you? Okay. Should be the first one in here. Where are you? Oh, that's a bit close. Thank you. Okay, that's 1. 2. I think that's another one. That's ridiculous. Right, you know what? I think I'm going to put my Scuba Gear on now. And try and dig through here, because this is just really annoying. I'll take it off before these potions run out. Right, you do that. I'll try and get through here. I just need to get to the top. And in there. Right, where is he? There you go. There we go, that's all 3 of them. Brilliant. Right, I don't have mining fatigue, so can rip this place apart and hopefully find quite a few sponge rooms. Okay, so we found 4 sponge rooms in there, which is absolutely brilliant. And a bit crazy as well, since there was none in the first one and almost 2 stacks in there, so very happy with that. Right, so this waystone, I'm going to go back to the other ocean monument and set that up there, because if I do make a guardian farm, I should probably do it at the closest one. Not that it really matters with the waystones, I suppose, but I'll set it up over there anyway, and then we can get back home and start clearing out this slime farm. Okay, so back over at the first ocean monument, I've cleared out the front room out of the water. I've just placed blocks down, dug it out. Didn't use the sponges yet. And we're just going to put the waystone in here. Set this as monument. Actually, we'll put ocean monument just in case. Ocean monument. There we go. Now, if I right click on this, I should be able to click home and go straight there. There we go. Nice. And then let's try that the other way just to make sure. Took a bit of damage, but never mind. Right. Great stuff. That's now done. Brilliant. Okay, right, I'm going to go into the nether, dry out these sponges, and I can get on with it. Actually, that doesn't make much sense, does it? as we've got these crazy fast smelters now, I should just be able to put it in here. That's not very fast, but if I get these upgraded, that'll be way faster than placing them down in there. So let me do that, and then we'll do it. Right, so I've got my sponges cooked up, and I've grabbed a load of gravel, so I'm just going to section off all this water, put the sponges in, and get it all out. Won't make you watch this, because, as you know, this is a modded series, and this is very, very vanilla what I'm doing now, and I'm so annoyed that I can't think of a modded way of doing this, but never mind, I'll get it done, and then we can get on with the interesting bit. Okay, so the water is now all out, and hopefully that should be the last grindy thing that I have to do. I've left the gravel in because I'm going to let the digital miner take care of all that. But before we get on with that digging, I'm going to grab this pump, a quantum entangleporter, actually I'll take 2, and this tank. I'll take some cables as well. And with that, I'm going to get rid of the lava, because I think that would make the most sense. Before we start taking all the blocks out around it, we should get rid of the lava. So let's get down there and get this set up. I've done a little bit of digging around here just to try and figure out where we're going, but there's pretty much lava on every side. So let's try and do this. Put that there, and then if I do that like that, that faces that way. Right, okay. So I will put a quantum entangleporter there. And we want this on the main channel, that's right. So this should power that, which is great, that's doing that. And then I'm going to put tank on top of here. No, that'll work. And I think I just lost that tank. Oh no. So let's put a quantum entangleporter there. I'm going to have this on the import channel, which already is, that's right. And then we want a pipe to remove over there, which I haven't brought. So let me go get that. Actually, can I just put it straight on top? Let's try that. Right, so import, set. Right, so the lava is going into there, and it is actually leaving it as well, because I have set this up at the other end to take the lava out straight into the system. So that is good, that's working, that's doing its thing. Now, does this have any upgrades in it? No, it doesn't. Right, I can get some upgrades for that to get rid of this quicker. Definitely going to need to do that. And while we're over here as well, we can see in the fluid grid that the lava is coming in, so that's definitely working. Alright, some speed upgrades. I'll get some energy upgrades as well. Alright, so I've got those speed upgrades in, and I've also put some speed upgrades in at the other end for the importer to take the lava out of the quantum entangleporter. So now this has cleared an absolutely massive area, and it is still going. So let's leave this to do its thing, and then we can start off doing some digging. Okay, so I did move that pump to another spot, and got rid of a load more lava, and I think I've got most of it now. There is a little bit more, but it's all under where the water caves are, so I'm thinking all that'll get turned to obsidian anyway, because I've got more than enough lava now. I actually had to craft it up another fluid storage from a refined storage system, so yeah, I've got more lava than I'll ever need. So for now, let's get on with a bit of digging, and I really hope this works. So this cobblestone should be roughly the middle, so we'll put that there. Take this quantum entangleporter. Right, this has got power. It has got power anyway, but let's put a cable on it. Like that, and then we'll put that one there. Right, so that's taking power from there. Great. And I want to make sure this doesn't have a filter, because I just want to dig up everything basically, but I want to make sure that it only does it within this square. As we're in a 26 wide square, if I just set this to the radius to 13, it hopefully, let's do it to 12. Let's do it to 12 just to make sure, and then if that's not enough, we can up it later on. And min 0, max 90. Right, so let's put a filter in, and we can blacklist glass. So let's do glass. Like that. And then we switch inverse mode to on, and that should mean it will mine everything but glass. So let's give this a go. I will probably starting at the bottom randomly, but this is going to take a while, isn't it? So we have, this is fully upgraded as well. So there's 182,000 blocks that's going to mine. That is absolutely mad. So yeah, that's it. We just need to leave that to do its thing, and hopefully we should come back to a fully mined out slime chunk. So I'm going to leave that to do it. And of course we'll give this somewhere to put all the blocks, because you know this is going to fill up very fast, and I'm sure this won't be enough either. But I don't want to import it all directly into the system, because I'm auto-generating all the stone and cobblestone and stuff, so I'm just going to leave this in here for now, and I'll keep checking on it, because, yeah, this is nowhere near enough. Okay, don't know what happened there, but I did make a bit of a mistake with the config, and when I went in to set the radius to 32, didn't save for some reason, so I've set that to 12 now, and I found this handy feature where you turn on the visuals, and this will show you where it's going to mine. So 12 is exactly right, it is exactly inside this glass. So I've set that to 12 now, and it's only 25,000 blocks. So that's not too bad. That's a lot better than 180,000. I left the digital miner to do its thing for quite a while, and I came back and saw this. This is absolutely crazy. Most of it is already gone now. Admittedly, it has been quite a while, but you know what? I don't mind, because I don't have to dig this out myself. I've dug out quite a few slime chunks playing Minecraft over the years, but this is definitely the easiest. I don't have to do a thing. It's really satisfying seeing this last Lego and all the sand and gravel fall down. And I just had the water to get rid of, so the gravel falling down in these columns was actually quite useful because it sectioned off the water for me, so I can get to work with the sponges, getting rid of everything. And then finally, I just laid down the spawning platform at Y level 2, and I've made this out of steel blocks just to be a bit fancy. Okay, so this is going well. Right, I just need to come up with a way of killing these things now. And I've got everything I need on me, and these are really loud, so let's clear them out. And we can start doing this automatically. Right, so now they're out of the way. What we're going to do is put down a mob crusher. And I think I'll have a... It has to be roughly in the middle, doesn't it? So I've got a mob crusher, and this will just kill them all. And if I put a range... If I put the add-on range tier 8 in here, this should cover it exactly. Or mostly exactly anyway. It'll be one block over on two of the sides, which that is. So that's great. So all we need to do now is power this and deal with the items, and we're done. Which is nice and simple. So let's get this done. Right, so all I've got is a quantum entangled porter, and I'm going to put this on the import channel. And if you remember from last time, we also have the power going through there as well. So let's do the power first, like that. And that's already set to import, so we just need to make sure the power, where's that one, is on output, and eject on. So that is now working. That will kill any slimes and store the drops in here. So now we just need to take the drops out of there. And I believe if I just do that, and we can set the back to push. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So we'll just make sure the sides are right for the items, which they're all on import. So yeah, that's it. And this will go to my import channel. And I've also set up a compacting drawer in my storage drawers to hold the slime as well, so it'll all go in there, not clog up my ME system. So that's it. So all we need to do now is just put some glass around here to make sure slimes don't jump out of here, because they could just jump that way, and this thing will only kill them when it gets down to the bottom. So there is a bit of a delay, and they will be jumping around, so you need to make sure they can't go anywhere. And that's it. So I'll get this done, and then we'll go have a look and see how much slime we'll get coming in. Okay, so I've got glass going all the way around there now. Let's just turn off this working area. We don't need to see that all the time. So that is it. So the best way to actually test this is to fly away and maybe even go look in the storage system and just see the slime flowing in. So if we come up here, let's just try and see one spawn and die. Now the efficiency isn't great at the moment because I still need to light up all the caves around here. So I will do a bit of lighting up of the caves between episodes so we can increase the rates on this, but let's just go have a look in the storage system and see if we've got anything coming in. Right, so I've got my drawer over here. Let's see if anything... Yeah, that's going up, isn't it? Look at that. That is brilliant. You can just stand here and watch the slime flow. So it's not a massive amount, as you can see, but you know what? At this rate, while I'm doing stuff around the base, I'm going to have an absolute ton of slime. More than enough for what I need. And the only thing I really need it for at the moment is the processor binding from Advanced Storage. So these are things I usually run out of. So this is all I need the slime for. And as you can see, it is flowing in, which is great. And as I say, it will be better once I get the caves lit up a little bit. So that's brilliant. Job done. And with that, unfortunately, I am going to have to leave it there. So this wasn't the episode I intended to make today. I intended to do something completely different, but we'll do that next time. But you know what? Very happy with how this has gone. It's been a bit vanilla with raiding the ocean monuments and building a slime farm, but the slime farm was dug automatically, and we have them being killed automatically and sent up to our fancy storage area, so very happy with that. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.